Hello everyone, welcome back to my new video. So today in this lecture we are going to cover operators in Java, and we also learn what are the types of operator with its example, and we write the code and in efficient manner. So watch till the end. So let's start the video. So operators. So basically to perform a specific task in Java we use operators, and we can say that operators are the symbol that can be used to perform a specific task. Okay, so let's start. So I can say that I have already said that operators are the symbol that perform a operation in one or more value. Okay, so to perform a operation, like you want to perform 2 plus 3, what's the sum of 2 plus 3? That's equal to 5. So to perform this kind of operator, 2 minus 3, 3 into 2. So to perform that kind of operation, we generally use operators. So mm, the so these are the operator, this plus, these are the operator, and the value are called as operands. This value 2, 3, these are the called as operands. Okay, this plus is called as operator. Okay, you have to remember that. So this value are called as operands, and this plus and minus, these are called as operator. So operator used to perform calculation and comparison and logical operation. Calculation like plus, minus, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Comparison means 2 is greater than 3 or not. So that kind of comparison, or logically that 2 or 3. So to logically perform operation also it can be possible. See, this is example that int a is equal to 10 plus 5 I stored. So this 10 and 5 are my operands and plus is my operator. Okay. So move to the next slide. So types of operator. So how many operators are present in Java? So basically there are arithmetic operation, relational, logical, assignment, unary, bitwise, and ternary. So these are the varieties of operator available. We need so in this video we are going through each operator, and we will also learn them and implement in our code. So first of all we learn about arithmetic operator. So arithmetic operator. Arithmetic means all mathematical operator. Mathematical operator. You can say that addition, subtraction. Okay, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. So let's start with the real life example and code. Suppose this is my code, and I want to create a folder file operator.java. Create a file with operator Java. So it's already predefined my define my class name, and I have to create here main function, that public static void main. So here I want to, first of all I perform the addition operation. Okay, so first of all I assign the value that int a is equal to, I suppose, and to pass 10, and int b is equal to pass as a 5. So I want to perform first of all addition. Okay. Okay, so perform the addition. I have to storing the value of a and b in another variable, that int sum. I can assign the sum and store the value a plus b. Okay, so now I need to print the sum. Okay, so sum, sorry, system.out.print. You can sort use, if you are use the VS code, then you write SOUT. It can be write as a system.out.println, and sum is equal to sum plus 3. Sorry, sum is a string that I have to display in my output, and plus sum, this value that will be stored. So result value java c operator java c, it successfully compiled our output, sorry, program. And to see the output, what's the my command, java operator, sorry, java operator. What's the error? Copy operator java. So it's showing some error, that class not found, because I have not saved it. So now I save plus control plus S. So go to the terminal. I write java C with operator.java, then Java operator. So see, my sum of 10 plus 5 is 15, so it's showing in my output. So let's perform the subtraction operation, that SOUT, that I want to perform a minus b. So subtraction, I have the sub, and I want to write that a minus b. You can perform in that way also. Sub equal to sub plus a minus b. Why it's showing that? So it will be confused that plus here is concatenate, and so you can minimize, or you can make it simplify, that it will be easier for compiler to understand that this a minus b is by another value, or you can assign another value with a minus b, another variable that you can perform. So I can also perform the multiplication, and I can also perform the division, and I can also write what? Modulo means remainder. It says this is the remainder of our value. So I compile everything, and I go through here, write Java operator dot Java. So you see that I have write a new command, that Java operator dot Java. So with this command tells that it's simultaneously successfully our compilation and showing the output. We don't need to write that Java C operator dot Java or Java operator. You don't need to write that kind. In single line we can say also, so that it will be easier for the compiler to understand. See, successfully write the sum equal to sum, multiplication, sum, sum, yes, subtraction, this multiplication, then division, and this is a model. We have successfully compiled our arithmetic operation. Okay, you can write here arithmetic operator. Okay, so I've saved. So uh, we have subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. It's the basic math you can implement in your day-to-day life, but first of all, whenever you are new to coding, you see that in a coding manner, so don't be worried. So our next is relational operator. So what are the relational operator? It checks the relation, that whether two variables are equal, or two variables are unequal, or one is greater than someone else, another is less than or someone's other, or greater than equal to or less than equal to. These are the simple logic comparison operator which is used in daily life. Like suppose I want to see the output, uh, make it a comment out, that click here, control and slash, it will be making comment out. So what is comment means it's the uh, like message, but it will not consider as our program. Okay, so now our task is to make the comparison operator. Okay, relational operator, relational operator. So first of all I need to check that whether my a is equal to b or not. So to write that kind of things, I can write SOUT, that whether my a is equal to b or not. If it's a equal to b, then it printed as a true, otherwise printed, if a is, see here, a is equal to b, no, that's why it printed a false. Okay, let's see here, written as a false because a is not equal to b here. So make it copy, right here a is not equal to b, and here also we make a is not equal to b. Let's compilation and run. See, a is not a is equal to b. No, it's not true. That's why it written as a false. Here, see, a is not equal to b. It's true. That's why it printed as a true. Okay, and you can it's your task to make the comparison, or I can provide the code that greater than, smaller than. So if you want, sorry, no way. I will write the code. So system dot a is greater than b. Here, a is greater than b. That's why it printed true. Let's see. See, A is greater than B, that's why I printed as a true. Similarly, your task is to check the less than or less than equal to greater than equal to. Your task is to do that, okay? So our next operator is logical operator. What is the logical operator? Let's see that logical operator means AND operator, or you can write OR operator also. Okay, it's moving here, so don't worry. So what is AND operator, what is NOT operator, and what is OR operator? So basically AND is means, suppose someone says that uh, whether you are eating your breakfast and lunch, that means suppose this is your breakfast and this is your lunch, okay, and this is my output. Suppose someone says that whether you are eating breakfast and lunch, that means you have eating breakfast and lunch, that means you have you have fully, that means you don't have hungry, so that means true. Someone else says that whether you are eating your breakfast or lunch, that means any of them. So if you miss the breakfast, then you can eat lunch, or you can eat the lunch, miss the breakfast. This consider as your or, okay, this consider as a or, that means any of them you are to consider, and means both both are considered, okay. And not means, suppose breakfast not what lunch, means if breakfast equal to true, that means lunch means false. If breakfast false, lunch is true, that means I says that whether if my answer is true, its not value will be false, and whether my answer is false, my not value will be true. So this is basic similar condition. And operator means if whether your both answer is true, then it return true, otherwise it return false. And or means whether your both any of them answer is true, you return as a true, otherwise if both answer are false, then you return as a false, okay. Understand? So let's see the code that why we use logical operator to compare is suppose you need two comparison, like if a greater than 5 or a less than 3. So in that condition you have, suppose for connecting multiple condition, you use the logical operator, okay. So let's see an example. So logical operator, right? So logical operator means whether my a greater than b and my a less than b, or less than means multiple condition I needed. So I write a system dot out dot println a greater than b. Yes, my output a is 10, value b is 5. So a greater than b means it true. And a less than b, no, a less than means here false, here true here. So true and false means what? False. So output is false, okay. So I want to see another example. Suppose a less than a greater than b or a less than b, means any of them true, means my output is true, okay. I see the answer, so no worry, I make it comment out. I have written here for your purpose only, so I am save here, and I just what's first answer is false, as I have explained that if any of both are true, then answer will be true, otherwise it is false. If any of them true, my answer will be what? True. Sorry, any of them answer is true, my answer will be true. So this for not c, we see that a greater than b, yes, a greater than b, but not is present here, so my not of true means false, okay. Let's see, first one is false, yes, first one false, true, false, okay. So you can implement it using another types of, suppose you need assign value of a and b uh, as what, assign the value of a b different, and you can see the comparison, okay. So let's time for what, assignment operator. So suppose I want to create a variable and I want to pass the value in it. So to pass the value, I want to assign some value, means I want to pass some value. So to pass the value, assignment operator is used. Okay, so basically this is single equal to is used, okay, to passing the value. Let's see here, double equals to compare the value of a operands or variable, double equals to is used, and to assign the value, single equals to is used. Okay, so this is assign value, and this one, see, plus or equal to means, uh, suppose first of all see this example, right? Suppose you want to pass some value like, uh, int x is equal to 10, so you can pass it. This is your assignment operator. Okay, I make it comment out, assignment operator. Okay, so this is my what, my assign operator. Okay, okay, so plus or equal to, suppose I want to, I have already a variable name a is equal to 10. Okay, and I want to assign its value adding more 10. Okay, so how to add this value? I can write a is equal to, I make its value as 20. How we make it 20? By adding another 10. So to make adding another 10, I have to write that a is equal to, what is the value of a? A means a. What is the value of a? Whatever the value of a, I want to adding another 10 variable, 10 value, so that it will be what, 20. Okay, so this is basic, fundamental, that I want to, I have a variable a, and as value is 10, I want to make it 20. So to make it 20, I have assigned the same variable with a. What is the value of a means 10. So with adding 10 means another 10, that's a plus equal a plus 10. So it's now its value is 20. So to perform this kind of manner, like to perform addition and assign, we use this plus or equal to. So it means we make it a plus equal to 10. That's simple line, no need to write a equal to a plus 10. Okay, similarly for minus, suppose I want to perform an operation like I have value of a equal to suppose 17, a equal to 17, and I want to make it happen that it makes 5 minus. So how I make it? So a minus or equal to 5, so that it will be minus is 5 value, it will be 12. Okay, and similarly for multiplication, division, and modulus, it's combination. Okay, that's simple, pretty simple. Let's see an example. Suppose I have value of x, so I want to make it adding more plus 10, so I make it x plus or equal to 10. So see, let's see what's the output. See, my value is be 20. Okay, so let's see another example. That is, I want to make it minus, means it's now its value will be what, 0. See, value will be outcome as 0. Then what's the next value? I want to make it multiplication, that whatever the value of x, multiply with another 10, make it comment out. So see, 100 is my output. Okay, so similar, this is the basic mathematical. Okay, no, not like a complex things, so you can implement by your own. I will provide the code in my GitHub, so you can access there. Yes, see, that's unary operator, means unary means what, you can call it as a 1. Okay, so this operator is used with single operands, means suppose I have operands like a equal to 10, so I want to perform it some value. So to perform like I with single operands, to perform operation, that it needed two or more operands or variable, you can say. But for single operands, you can perform the operation also by the help of unary operator. Okay, so like you want to making plus, means plus a, that means whatever I have value assigned with a equal to 12. Okay, so I make it plus, means plus a, so that it will be value by 1 by, it will be 13. Okay, similarly minus or plus 1, this see this is a unary plus, okay, this is unary minus, means single, okay, nothing bigger. But see, this is increment, okay, means suppose I want to it's similar, but uh, understand it properly, but it's a single operator. See here, double of plus is used, that means a plus plus, a plus plus means value of will be 12, then output will be 13, okay. A minus minus means similarly decrease its value by 1. So similarly increment having two, like pre increment and post increment. That means pre means previously plus plus is used over a, and post means after a plus plus used, like this, okay. Similarly for minus also, post in decrement, post decrement and pre-decrement. Pre is previous and post is after, okay. Similarly logical not, that I have already discussed in my logical operator, okay. So bitwise operator, so this one is very important part if you are learning DSA, because most of the mathematical or bitting of what is it, bit manipulation method. So to perform bit level, there will be bitwise operator is used, okay. So bitwise operator, suppose I have a what, I have a memory, okay. So what is the variable declare, that value will be stored in my binary form in my memory. Suppose I want to passes a value a is equal to 7, okay, not 7, I want to pass the value as a 7, okay. So it stored its value as a what, 0. What's the value of binary value of 7? That means 111, okay. So it stored its value as a what, binary, means it store its value as a 0 1 in the memory location. So to perform the bit level operation, means in the bit, this each boxes is called as a bit, okay, this entire is called as a memory, then this each bit is called as a, so to perform the bit level you can use the bitwise operator, okay, like single end. So see, there will be double end for a logical end, logical end, but here single end, that means single end, that means it is a what, bitwise end, okay. Bitwise end means same as if 0 0 is available, then it shows as 0, if 0 1 then it shows as a 0, if 1 0 then it will be shows as a 0, if 1 1 it shows as a 1, okay. Similarly same XOR means any of them output is 1, then output will be, any of input is 1, then output will be 1, any of input sorry, for not, it will be, if 1 that will be 0, and 0 means it will be 1. So the right shift left shift means, suppose I want to perform a right shift by 1, that means each memory location is shifted, okay, shifted by 1, okay. So for left shift it moved to left, and for right shift, suppose I want to right shift by 1, then you can perform like this, okay. So what is ternary operator? So ternary operator skip for today, because I will explain this in if else part, where whenever we learn the conditional statement I will explain there the ternary operator, don't worry. It's simple, because suppose I want to make some condition like if 2 greater than 3, suppose not, that's not, okay, I want to make it erase, okay. Suppose pen, okay. Suppose if a equal to, suppose to consider as a 3 and b is considered as a 5, okay. if as if my b is greater than a, then you have to do that. See, this one is for true part and this one is for false part, means what happen if my condition is true, so it return this part, if my condition is false it return this part. It's simple, we will also learn in the next part, whenever we learn the conditional statement in the next video. I will explain it in simple manner, okay, don't worry. So thank you for watching till the end. Do like, share and subscribe.